Meet Evelyn, a retired librarian with a hidden talent for piano, and Henry, a famous pianist who thought his days of love and music were over. Their chance encounter at an upscale gala leads to an unexpected journey of healing and romance. In the sparkling grandeur of the Manhattan Conservatory, the annual gala for the performing arts was in full swing. The elegant ballroom was adorned with crystal chandeliers and lush floral arrangements, casting a warm glow over the assembled guests. The air was filled with soft jazz music and the murmurs of high society as elite. Evelyn, a recently retired librarian, had been invited to cater the event. She weaved gracefully through the crowd, her silver hair neatly tied back, and her simple black dress complementing her slender frame. Despite the elegant surroundings, her green eyes sparkled with a mix of curiosity and nostalgia. Evelyn had always loved music, particularly the piano, but life had led her down a different path. She had spent her career nurturing the minds of young readers, but her heart had never forgotten the melodies that once filled her youth. Her daughter, Maria, had encouraged her to take this job, hoping it would rekindle some of the joy Evelyn had lost after her husband's passing. As Evelyn served champagne to the guests, she couldn't help but feel a sense of longing as she listened to the jazz band play. The music transported her back to simpler times, when she would sit at her grandmother's old piano, losing herself in the rhythm and harmony. She sighed softly, trying to shake off the bittersweet memories. Just then, a deep voice interrupted her thoughts. "You seem lost in thought," the man said, his tone gentle yet curious. Evelyn turned to see a handsome older gentleman with silver hair and piercing blue eyes. He was dressed in a tailored tuxedo, exuding an air of sophistication and charm. "I am sorry, were you speaking to me?" she asked. Slightly flustered, he smiled warmly. "Yes, I was. I noticed you seemed captivated by the music. I couldn't help but wonder what memories it brought to mind." Evelyn hesitated for a moment before responding. "I used to play the piano," she said softly. "It has been years since I last touched the keys, but the music still holds a special place in my heart." The man's eyes lit up with genuine interest. "That is wonderful," he said. "I am Henry, by the way, Evelyn," she replied with a smile. "It is nice to meet you, Henry." As they continued to talk, Evelyn felt a strange connection forming between them. Henry was a renowned pianist, but he spoke with a humility that belied his fame. He had retired from performing a few years ago, after the loss of his wife to cancer. The pain of her passing had left him feeling broken, and he had turned away from the music that had once been his lifeblood. But as he listened to Evelyn's story, he felt a spark of hope and inspiration. "You know," he said, his voice thoughtful, "I think it is time for both of us to pick up where we left off. Maybe it is time for a second chance." Evelyn looked into his eyes, seeing the same longing and hope that she felt within herself. "I'd like that," she whispered. "I'd like that very much." As the night wore on, Evelyn and Henry found themselves drawn to each other, their shared love of music creating a bond that transcended the years. And as the jazz band played an enchanting melody, they both knew that this chance encounter was just the beginning of a beautiful journey of healing and romance.